Whoa, 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 whoa. Welcome to another episode of the Taylor Complaints Comedy Podcast. See if I still know how to do this. It's been a month, but it's been the month of December. What do you expect? Your boy, this party season at work. Please hold for a commercial. Hi, this is Ryan Reynolds. Are you a poor piece of shit that can't afford Verizon or T-Mobile? Well, come to Mint Mobile because I know you're a poor piece of trash. Shit. Go fuck yourself. From Ryan Reynolds. So here's the deal. Party season, we're working like 3 parties a day. Each party, 5 hours apiece. 15 hours a day. 6 days a week, 5 days a week sometimes. I don't want to do this if I'm working 6 days a week. All right. Your boy's on the horn because I work 4 days a week at like 6 hours, 6 to 8 hours a pop. And we pulled a haul. I know Ryan Reynolds just called us all poor. I know. Actually, I have Verizon, so I don't need that. Imagine being Ryan Reynolds, looking like he looks. He's like, "Hey, you poor fat fuck. You spend all your money on Cinnabons? I got you. For $15 a month, you could have a phone and eat your cinnamon roll. You shove the phone and the cinnamon rolls up your. You could grease the phone with the frosting from the cinnamon rolls. You could shove it right up your ass, fatty. That's Mint Mobile. 15.99 a month. I don't know what kind of phone you're getting. They're not getting iPhone. Listen, an iPhone isn't even. I here's what I don't like. Everybody has an iPhone. It's not even like it used to mean that I'm better than you. It did. And now it doesn't. You got EBT people with fucking cell phone with iPhones now. I don't know. My jeans are $150. That's, you know, that's it. My jeans are I will now never buy pants that are less than $150 because all my pants rip in the crotch. They all do. I don't know why they all do. I don't even have anything down there that would impose impending threat for a seam. I don't. I don't have anything down there that like, when I put pants on, my seam laughs at me. It's like I'm not even touching your penis because it's so small. It's up there with the buttons because it's small. I didn't choose that. I didn't choose that. You know whose fucking fault that is? My dad's fault. Anyway, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Guys getting pegged. Here's what I don't respect. No, here's what I like. Two men just fucking each other. I don't care. One guy sucks a penis. One guy does that. The other guy's just you pounding his ass. Four guys at once. I don't care. That's beautiful. It's normal. It's regular. It's American. Well, I don't know. I don't know if gay is American. I don't know. I don't know. But it's cool. I don't have a problem with it. I love it. Here's what I don't like. Here's what I'm phobic about. A man with his legs in the air. A man with his legs in the air. The lady walks up, grabs him by the ankles with an apparatus strapped to her pelvis, and just oh, I don't like. I don't like that. I don't like the sound the guy makes. I don't like that it happens. We got to start arresting people. You got ice out there. Here's the thing that bothers me. You got ice out there arresting people based on the color of their skin. And I don't like that. I don't like. You know who you need to arrest? You need to arrest the lady and the man that's involved in this ankle grabbing, just apparatus sticking situation that's going on. I hate it. I don't like it. And I'll tell you why. As a man in a male female dynamic, you take a lady out, you pay for the dinner. A man always pays. A man always pays. Don't give me that shit. Well, you want to go Dutch? If you say Dutch, to me, and you're not talking about the guy from Predator, I'm gonna slap you. No Dutch. There's no Dutch. We're not doing Dutch. I'm not actually gonna slap someone. I had 2 cups of coffee today. It's very. I bought the Pete's coffee, the strong. Ooh, it's a lot. 2 cups? It's a lot. Pete's coffee's the best. It is the best. Is my favorite coffee in the entire world. But we got to start arresting these people that are engaging in this behavior. I don't like it. A man pays, right? I don't think if you have student loan debts, sounds like your fucking problem. Just saying. I don't know. Maybe I'm not a real man. I don't know. Sounds like your fucking problem. This is why I'm never going to get married. I don't want to inherit someone's debts or their problems. And if you get in a car accident, if it disfigures you enough to where you don't even look like the same person anymore, I'm leaving. If you gain too much weight and you don't even look like the same person anymore, I'm leaving. I don't know what to tell you. You don't buy something at the store, take it home, and then it's open the box and it transforms into something else in a year. It usually stays the same. What do am I comparing a lady to a Costco product? Yes. Also, could be a man. Could be I'm not into men, but I'm saying in this fictitious scenario where we're comparing partnerships, you could do that to a man, or a lady could do that to a lady. Who gives a shit? I got to snort. Hold on. That was a gross one. You probably see it like through the you oh, I don't know why I'm so ignorant to this concept. I don't I don't like a man's leg in the air and a lady. If a man's legs are in the air and another man's grabbing it, I don't know why that makes it okay. It does to me. It does. I don't have a problem with that. But a lady cannot peg that is offensive beyond all recognition. And I know, listen, I know the sentiment echoed all around the internet that's listening right now. He just wants to get pegged. If you touch me with one of those, I will flip out. I will get visibly upset. I'm not even kidding. I will get visibly upset. One time a lady grabbed at my booty cheeks and look, she had the long nails and she tickled a little bit. I was like, you better not. I said, you better not. I was respectful. I was respectful. Okay. I only slammed her head against the wall one time, but listen, I shook her in the, I'm kidding. I took her into the concussion protocol tent. She was fine. She slipped out the back, Stefan Diggs. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm not going to violently attack you if you try to do that. I'm just gonna be like, yeah, it's not for me. And if you try it again, I'm like, oh, look who doesn't respect boundaries. And then I'm going to leave and then you're never going to see me again. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like the dynamic. I'm not traditional. I'm not a traditional man. I don't want to fucking pay for your shit, but I will court you and I will pay like vacations, probably I'll pay for. I don't know. Dinners I'll pay for. We go out on dates, I'll pay for. Other than that, get fucked. I don't know how traditional that is, but that's where I'm at. Okay? And if you suggest that we go to a place that is beneath me, if you, hey, let's go to Chili's. Never talk to me again. Listen, it's going to be up to you to pick how do you want this to go because I will judge you. I judge people. Whoop. I judge people. I don't know. Guys with the legs in the air, women are grabbing them, judged. That's such a horrible sight in my head. I Is a woman dominating a man to me upsetting? No. No. It does when I watch movies and like I see the lady being mean to the guy and the guy just taking it. I do go, why don't you tell this bitch to shut the fuck up? I do have that thought in my head. But they're equal. Like I think that they should do that equally. Like if I was in a relationship and someone was like, "Hey, you did this," I'd be like, "Hey, my bad." I'm not afraid to say I'm sorry. I'm not afraid to admit that I was wrong. I have no problem with that. But for whatever reason, like I don't know. There's just something about your legs in the air, and I don't know, man. Lions don't do that shit. It's I don't. I'm not a lion. I'm just thinking in my head out loud. I can't. I don't understand your leg. Ugh. The New England Patriots are 13-3. This is the best season that we've had. 14-3? I don't know. Or something. This is the best season that we've had. Last season we were 4-13. The season before that we were 4-13. The season before that we like 8 and something. Let me tell you. I am so happy. I'm so happy. Folks, hold on. Hold on. I'm full of phlegm. I don't know why. I better not be getting sick. If I get sick, I'm gonna get pissed. Yeah, but yeah, New England Patriots 13-3. I just beyond excited for this football team. I feel like I did it. I sat and suffered for for 5 years, and now we clinched a playoff position. But we got guys getting arrested. Stephon Diggs up for charges, strangled his personal chef. I told you I didn't like vegetable. I don't know why you would do that. I don't know why you would strangle someone. Putting your hands on someone's not good. That's not a good look. You don't do that. That's, you know, keep your hands and feet to yourself. Jessie Pony is an adult film star. And she follows us on Instagram. Why do I say us? Because, to the people watching, the royal us. That's my cat yowling. She doesn't stop. She doesn't stop yowling. So Jessie Pony. Hold on. I gotta get my cat. I gotta get my cat. Hold on. Son of a bitch. Where was I? Let me reposition myself. Hold on. Jessie Pony is an adult film star, and she follows me on Instagram. Why is that a big deal? I didn't know who she was. Okay, so I knew who she was. Here's the story. I've been beaten off for, hold on, how many? I jacked off through my 30s, 20s, a little bit of my teen. I don't know, man. 27 years, 26 years. That's a lot of loads. Sometimes twice a day, usually just once. It's probably been to you if you're listening. Um, this lady, I've probably accumulated before I knew who she was. So like, listen, the stepmom videos, they're my favorite. I've seen her, you know what I mean? Like in a robe and her stepson, oh, here my dad's away for the weekend. She's like, oh, dad's away. Her robe's open a little bit. I Who wears latex lingerie underneath the robe? My dick was out before she took the robe off. I saw over the shoulder penises out. Didn't know who this lady was. I've just been doing that to her for a long time, not knowing. I don't know who the name of porn stars are. Okay. I don't, this isn't something that I know. But sorry, my cat is she's throwing me off. She's throwing me off. I love her to death, but I got to get this chick fixed. I don't trust vets. I don't trust them. I want to get her fixed. I believe in getting cats fixed. It's hard for me to trust a vet right off rip. Hold on. I gotta go get her. Yo, we're back. I just shut the door. We're good. So I don't I don't know the names of porn stars. It's not my thing. I'm not in the comments. God forbid I'm ever in the comments. I already feel sad that I watch porn, right? Because you I feel gross afterwards, right? That's You're supposed to feel gross afterwards. But not in the comments. We're not there yet. Not in the comments. So this lady, um, I, dude, I have no idea how these two intersected, but one day I was looking at my followers and like I saw like a one trick pony and I look and it's Jessie Pony and she's like an adult film star. She's like 200,000 followers. I was like, what the, who is this chick? And I look at her face and I was like, oh no. Oh no. And like 40 loads passed through my like just they all culminated together and I was like instant shame and I was like fuck. I have to follow her back because I mean Christian Chenoweth follows me too. That's the most famous person. But if we're talking about to me the most famous person that has ever followed me, it's Jessie Pony. And I'm sorry, I haven't dropped 40 loads to Kristen Chenoweth. I No offense to Kristen Chenoweth. No offense whatsoever. But Jessie Pony in the last month since she followed me, probably 100. Probably 100 twice a day. Am I proud? Am I proud of it? No. No. Am I ashamed? Still no. Not why? Because my legs aren't in the air with the lady pegging. Because I'm not getting pegged by a lady. Um, I I don't know. I am I am I proud of any of this? Am I proud of telling you this? No. But Jesse Pony follows us, and that rules. That super rules. Shout out Jesse Pony. She'll never see this. There's never a, there's not a universe in the world where Jesse Pony sees this podcast. But if you do by any chance see this podcast, yes, it was an accurate description of how many loads were dropped. So 100 in the past month since she followed me, right? And then 40 on top of that, just because she was in the porn categories that I usually pick. So yeah, I don't, and she makes these weird dog noises. And I was like, it's not bestiality, but if I close my eyes, it is, and I'm still gonna come. And I don't know, I might need help. I might need help is what I'm trying to tell you guys. And let's move on. Trump hates Somalia. That's weird. It's weird that we have a president that's like Somalia is a horrible place. I hate that that's something that we talk about. Somalia is a garbage shithole, and the people there are gross. Why can't we get people from a good place like Sweden or Norway? Sweden, Norway, both white, both white. Listen, I got no problem with the whites. I got no problem with the whites, but we have too many of you. We do have too many of you. The only thing that keeps food good, that keeps infrastructure good, that keeps the judicial system good is culture. We need culture. In every aspect of the world, we need culture. What do whites bring? Not that. Not that. Have you no seasoning on anything that they do? Anything that they do. It's could you imagine an all-white police force? Who are they going to arrest? Why? Because there's no culture. I'm telling you. We can't just have the whites doing it. We it's crazy that this guy is a thing. And then Rob Reiner dies. Rob Reiner, rest in peace. Rob Reiner was the director of Misery and other films. I don't know. Like, I don't know. He's a fat bald guy with a beard. I am a couple trips away from being that guy if I keep eating Wendy's every day. Um, yeah, Rob Reiner directed Misery. I don't know, dude. We got to get rid of the president. We got to get rid of the president of the United States. It's not working out. It's not working out. It's just sometimes it doesn't work out. That's fine, right? It is not working out. We need a new guy that's going to shut the fuck. Like, say whatever you want about Joe Biden. I voted for Joe Biden. I voted for Kamala Harris. Whatever. I would vote for Republican. I'll probably vote for a Republican in the California governor election. But I'm not running for somebody that's raping, saying Somalia is a piece of shit, making all these promises and then not doing it. I don't know. How do you how is this where we're at? Joe Biden didn't say shit. So here's what Joe Biden did. So that's what he did. He just be asleep. Be asleep. I would rather see pictures of Joe Biden falling asleep than hear another tweet read from this idiot. Like he just tweet. We just have a president that tweets. That's what he does. He tweets at like 3 in the morning. What are you doing at three? He's falling asleep during press conferences. Give me, dude, gotta give me a break. You gotta give me a break. The only people that like this guy at this point, I don't think I don't think I would be your friend at this point now. I'm not friends with Trump supporters. I used to be. I used to be before all this shit. Like before he gave us like a revised version of the Epstein list. You know what I mean? All the shit that he's done, you get no more passes. Now I can't do the Trump shit. I can't do it. Before I would try to be tolerant and be like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like I hope he does well, kind of thing. Because I do hope he does well. I don't want anybody to go into the presidency and me just be like, they're a piece of shit, they're a piece of shit. Whatever, dude. Like you had your chance and you didn't do anything, and now I hate you. And I hate your supporters. And that's what it is. Sounding is when you take I don't know what it is. It's like a It's like a long stick, not a stick. That sounds bad. Okay, think of a long glass stir that you use to stir your tea. It's like very skinny, and the circumference and the width of the length of it is long, but the width of it is very, very, very tiny. Guys are sticking that in their pee holes. What the fuck is going on? I don't. There, dude. I was scrolling this is Jesse Pony. I was like Jesse Pony, and I was looking at Jesse Pony videos, and I was like, no way, she follows me. Look at how much she could take 9 inches. And the video below that was a lady sticking. It wasn't her, but it was a lady sticking a fucking like one of these little tea stirs into a guy's pee hole. And it gives my knees this weird sensation to where they're just like, yo, we don't know if we can carry your weight right now. We don't, you got to sit down. You got to sit down. We do not have the strength. Look, he's putting it in his pee hole. And then my knees just give out. And my knees, they just give out because I am not built for what people are doing now. This is how I know I'm getting old. I'm not built for what's going on out there. Fucking guys getting pegged, and then girls are sounding guys. I mean, I don't know if it's a gay. I don't know. I don't attribute anything to gay or not gay. I just assume people are doing this. It bothers me. I don't like it. Well, people are just having fun. Stop having fun that way. That's the wrong way to have fun. You don't have fun with a tea stir that's glass, and then you gently insert it into a pee hole. Like, there's no one listening to this that was like, oh, that sounds great. Everybody cringed. Every single one. Now trying to stand up. You can't. You can't. God forbid someone's on the treadmill listening to this. Your poor knees. Your poor knees. Because they're not going to support you for very long thinking about a guy slowly getting something just, oh, what? That's a thing? It's called sounding. God. I wonder how people with narcolepsy date. I see these videos get ready with me. I have fucking cerebral palsy, and then it's just some lady trying to put a sweater on with her elbows, or you know what I mean. Plan a date with me. I have narcolepsy. That would be the best date in the entire world. She's just in the you're. I would speak to you even if you were asleep, because what I'm saying to you is going to put you to sleep anyway. Plan a date with me. I have narcolepsy. Just don't show my photo while you're getting ready, because the that's gonna have like 900 comments on it. Like, he's ignorant to pegging and sounding, and he's closed-minded. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. Just know that when you're asleep, the only thing I'm gonna do to you is draw a mustache. It might be the little Charlie Chaplin one, but when you wake up, just don't wave. You know what I mean? Don't do the wave. It's not gonna look good. It's a bad look, especially if you have narcolepsy. You fall asleep like just um. Okay, there was a woman on Howard Stern who takes money from a man but gives him nothing. Oh yeah, the lady with the shame kink. We don't need to talk about that. That's the same thing as like getting you get pegged. It's I don't know. It's a shame thing. I don't know. This guy on Howard Stern was giving a lady money, and she was just like, "Stop talking to me. I hate you. Don't talk to me. But send me more money." I don't know. Guys are stupid. If you're a dumb guy and you want to send people money for no reason, I don't care. I don't give a shit. I don't want your money. That's dumb. I'll work for my money. That's what I do. I do okay. Okay. Welcome to Dairy Sucks. Okay. I don't think the whole show sucks, right? So you have 8 episodes. Episodes 5 through 8 were really good, with a small lull in six. Episode 1 was terrible. Episode 2 was really good. Episode 3 was meh, and then episode 4 was eh. So this was written clearly when I did not see where the show was going. But once dude, because he had 4 episodes with no Pennywise. I don't know who decides that that's a good idea. Pennywise carries the show. He makes the show. That's why we watch the show. But when he like finally gets into the mix, dude, it's so good. It's so good and it works so well. I just can't. Mm, I love it. Bombing the boats in the Caribbean Who trap? Yeah, that wasn't good. I don't know. We're bombing boats in the Caribbean now. I don't really have an opinion on that. I wrote all these in November, so I'm very detached from them. Jesse Pony is the only one that I'm just like, yo, I have to talk about that. Am I famous now? Am I famous? No. Why does God get? Oh yeah, yeah. Here's a good one. Why does God get all the credit for our food? We worked for it. That's true. Listen, hear me out. All the religious people that are listening, this one's gonna be rough. You get up, you wake up, you go to work, you look your fat boss in the face, and you're like, "What do you need me to do?" And he points out, and then your fat boss is like, "Oh, blah, blah," it orders you to do all the shit he doesn't want to do because he's lazy and fat. So you go do all the things. You do it for a long time. You collect a paycheck. You take the paycheck. You fucking go to the store. You buy the food. You cook the food. You sit down and you thank God for the food. You did all that shit. It was you. God didn't go to work. You know what? If we're talking semantics, God made your shitty boss. God made you do all this horrible shit to get the food. If you had a loving God, well, he's just doing it to teach me a lot. We always have excuses for why. He just wants to, I have to work because God's teaching me to be strong. Okay. You got to work for 50 years, working for a week to gain the knowledge of that, of the appreciation that food is not free, that it comes from somewhere. And then there's lots of moving parts to getting you food on the table. I understand that. If there was a God, and that was the deal, I would think that you would get it through your head after 50 years like, oh, this guy knows what's up. Maybe we'll take work away. No, we got to work. Why? Because there's no God. There's no, I don't, I don't like this. I don't like having to be the one to tell you this. There's no God. There's how many religions? And all religious people think that theirs is the right one. Even if you're spiritual, you're still like, ah, that one. You're not like, oh, I believe in all of them because that's, you know what I mean? All religious people think they're right. All of you think you're right. There's serial killers, there's rapists, there's all this other shit, and the devil gets blamed for it, and then God gets all the accolade. We're hungry, but that's the devil's fault. But we have food on our table. That's God. That's no, that's your dad went to fucking work while you were playing Nintendo and going to school, and now you have that. Thank dad is God. Mom is God. Thank mom. Mom had to put two kids through school because dad didn't want to be a dad. That's God. Mom is God. I don't buy this. I don't buy this God thing. There's too much bad shit. There's good shit too. There's so much good stuff on the planet. But like there's actual Red Rooms. Red Rooms is a movie on Shudder. It's probably one of the best movies that I've ever seen in my life about a lady who gets involved with a court case that's going on in Quebec. She is watching this guy who would take little kids to Red Rooms and get paid to just take them apart. And that's an actual thing. The movie's not based on a true story, but red rooms are a thing. People with money, they pay to see horrible things sometimes. And God allows that. God sees everything. I don't want the cop. There's no cop out. There is no cop out. You got to take responsibility. You got to look at it for what it is. You can't just be like, "Oh, I've believed this since I was a kid and now I'm an adult and I'm just going to keep." You got to question stuff. You got to be like, "Hey, serial killers? God made serial. God made Harvey Weinstein. Harvey Wein. He had a blowjob room. God made Harvey Wein. God made. I don't know. Fucking the Menendez brothers. God made all these other. The Menendez dad, the guy who assaulted the Menendez brother. I don't know, man. There's too much horrible shit. But God made Jesse Pony, and she could take 8 inch. She took, dude. I've never seen a penis that big, and it just whoop, disappeared. I don't know. Magic. It's God. Thank you, God. Um, I kids sitting on Santa's lap. That's kind of weird. So Santa Claus is not real, right? Santa's not a real guy. He's not a real thing. I know he's not a real guy. I know he's not a real thing. But when you dress up as Santa Claus, that's that's an actual dude. Kids don't know that, but I know that. and you're letting your kids sit on his lap. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start a service. If you want to be a Santa Claus, I'm gonna put a doll on your lap. You're gonna be naked, and I'm gonna put a doll on your lap. And if you get erect, we're gonna have to take you behind the barn. You know what I mean? It's you can't just. First of all, you're fired from life, and you don't get the job. we're You're fired from life, and you don't get the job. Yeah, we did the world a favor because this guy was getting erect when kids were sitting on his lap. We can't have that. This is not that's I support a lot of shit, but if you get erect, that's how we hire Santa Clauses. That's how we hire them. I, I mean, I'm not going to be in the room. Okay, this Santa Claus is going to be in a room by himself. An elf is gonna drop a something off on his lap. He's gonna drop a doll. Okay, Santa's gonna talk to the doll. We're gonna monitor his penis. If there's any movement whatsoever, behind the barn, and you don't get the job. You can't work anywhere now because you get erect from children. I don't know. I think they did that. It's a new methodology of training. That's how I vet people. I'm gonna start doing that when I date. Does this make you moist? But I'm going to have a precipitation counter. I'm going to have like a little net. Anything drips, when you see, we'll have you watch Orphan Annie movie. You watching the Annie movie? She starts singing. You get moist behind the barn. Can't have that. We can't, and I can't date you. They can't date you. You can't date anyone else behind the barn. Got to get rid of you. Sorry. I'm doing the Lord's work. You believe in God? I'm doing the Lord's work. I'm a shepherd. I'm getting rid of the wolves. I'm getting rid of them. My coworker that nuts on himself says that his Thanksgiving a couple months ago, I did an episode about a coworker that I have. Dude, I love this guy so much. When he jacks off, he fucking lays on his back and does it onto his belly. It's weird. I think he spits on his own hand too. It's weird. I go to the bar with him after work, and we're talking to this other bald guys hitting on some ladies that are right next to me. It was weird. It's right before Thanksgiving. This guy walks up to us, the bartender, and goes, "Hey, what's your favorite Thanksgiving food?" And without, I, I think I answered first, and I was like, I like stuffing. It's my favorite." And fucking this guy next to me, dude. He just looks at the bartender and he goes, "Pussy." I was like, "Fuck." I was like, "I gotta get out. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out." There was no, listen, we may never hang out again. We may never hang out again because of that. I can't have that feeling in my chest when I hang out with you of just utter shame. Like, this is when you get pegged by a lady, this is how I feel like you walk away. Grabbing your ass. Dude, same thing. He said his favorite Thanksgiving food was pussy. And then the bartender looks over the table, looks over the bar top at my friend. He goes, "Oh, you're a horny guy, aren't you?" And I was like, "Get me out of here. Get me out of here." The inside of my body is screaming in disagreement. Like, why are we here? Why are we here? We're paying a lot of money to drink beers with someone that says his favorite food is pussy. And you know who's pouring it? The guy who's calling my friend horny. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. We gotta get out of here. My life is over now. And I tell that story to everybody that I know. I do. It is one of my favorite stories because my friend is a douchebag. Taking your kids to go see Wicked for Good is child abuse. Stop with the musicals. Stop with the musicals. Listen, you're turning your kids gay, and there's nothing wrong with that, but you're also making them retarded. That's on you. That's on you. Listen, that there is something to that because there's nobody that's worse on this planet than a kid with disabilities parents, the worst people on the planet. You look at them and you're like, "Oh, you deserve that." Yeah, you do because you suck. I swear to God, all parents, not all of them, some of them, kids with disabilities are the worst. The kids' parents. The kids are great. You look at the kids, they're so happy. They're so engaged on one thing usually, and they're drinking apple juice sometimes. Don't touch their hands. They're sticky. They're always sticky. I don't know. Great kids. Wonderful kids. The parents, though, you're just like, oh, I could see how this happened to you. You're kind of a cunt. I don't know. That's my train of thought when I meet parents with kids. Shout out to Katie, though. Katie has a child with disabilities. Wonderful person. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful person. Just saying. She's a movie person. She talks a lot about everything, politics, movies. She's a Swiftie. She's great. I love Katie. Shout out to Katie. She doesn't listen to this, but if she does, can't be mad at me because you got, you know what I mean? But I also said retarded. So I don't know. It's a word. Squid Game and people crying. So I'm watching this television show called Squid Game The Challenge, right? And it should be a good TV show. It should be. But the people that are on this show, they just cry a lot. And I don't understand. Like they cry like they've been stuck together for weeks and weeks and weeks. But the show is shot over like a few days to a week. I don't know if they're like sleep depriving. I don't know what they're doing to these people on these shows, but they're crying. Like, and I'm not even talking about actual Squid Game. Like, nobody's dying. It's a game show. Like, people just they get eliminated and then they go home to their families. Oh no. Now you got to go home to your family with a little bit of like notoriety. I don't know. I don't know. Dating a stripper. Okay, dating stripper. Here's the thing. Dating a stripper, it's not going to be for everybody. You have to be confident. You can't be like, "Where are you? What are you doing? Who are you with?" She's naked and she's dancing in front of your dad. Like who? Yeah, dude, you can't ask, "Where are you? Who are you with?" First of all, who are you with is the dumbest. Who gives a fuck? Who cares? Well, if a chick, if a chick cheats on you, you could just go date somebody else. I'm just saying, like, you could just go date somebody else. It's so fucking, dude, Tinder. I do so well on Tinder, and I don't know why, because I'm disgusting looking. You see me now. I do okay. Just saying, I do fine. And you could date other people too. Who are you with? Get the fuck out of here. Be confident. Don't be stupid. Don't be dumb. Don't be stupid, you moron. Um, yeah, dude, dating a stripper, it's fine. They keep weird hours. They're naked. It's the same thing as like dating an OnlyFans person. It's fine. They're just naked. Other people just get to see them naked. You have to be fine with that. Only I get to see you naked. Like, are you really at that point in your life where you think you're the only one? Even before you, there's been people that have seen her naked. There's people that have she's had penises in her mouth before you, and then she kissed you afterwards. You can't brush the back of your throat. That's where the penis touched. The teeth. Obviously, the penis never touched the teeth. Brush your teeth. Brush your throat. Who cares? Just who cares? Dating a stripper, it's fine. You got to be confident. And some of them are nuts. I dated the nuts one. Does my bad. TikTok tasing videos, dude. I've been watching videos on the internet of people getting tased. It's so much fun to watch a guy screaming in a grocery store. There's too many black people in and just takes one to the cheek. And it's this little plastic thing with wires hooked to it, and just electricity just fucking shoots into his face and his his eyeballs close so fast that they bruise. It's amazing. In the middle of a sentence. Sometimes they get it while they're walking, and it's just like done. I love it. I love I love watching people get tased. It's my favorite thing in the world. Thinking about it just brings a smile to my face that can only be encapsulated joy. It's just I love it. I love it. Women getting tased, it's more fun because you guys fall weird. I don't I you guys just every time you guys get tased, you fall into something. And I love watching. I'm like, she just fell into that like bunch of like that rack full of postcards. That's fun. It's fun. Guys just go boop right on the ground. It's still fun, but it's not as fun as watching women get tased. No, I don't hate women. You guys, you know what I mean? Just the velocity and the direction of the fall It just makes me a little bit more happier than watching the guys. I don't know. See, Patriots, David Harbour, I guess the guy from Stranger Things, his wife, she created a song that is very descriptive of all the things that he would do. I don't know if it's true or not. You never know. Believe all women. Believe some women. Because some other ones, I don't know. Believe so. Oh, look, my cats are trying to get into my office. As soon as I open this door, the cats are just going to come rolling in. Uh, my babies. So, yeah, believe some women, but if they write a song about it, I don't know. Maybe just get divorced. Maybe just, I don't know. I've been divorced before. She didn't write a song about it. Matthew Lillard says Scream 6 was too violent. Matthew Lillard is a pussy and a dork, and I don't like this guy. Fucking the only good thing that Quentin Tarantino's ever said is that Matthew Lillard is a bad actor. He's a terrible actor. He's a dork. He's a dork. Hey, come pay $70 to take a picture with me and get an autograph at this next Halloween convention. Okay, loser. No, I'm not doing. Listen, this is why I hate fucking conventions. They're sad. The best part of conventions is like going to the booths to where people make all their art and shit. But I'm not waiting 3 hours to meet the person who did the voice behind Scream, the guy on the phone. Fuck that nerd. And he's kind of an asshole. I don't know. These people are weird. I don't like conventions. Or people that run around in a fucking Terrifier shirt. Get out of here. Get out. Come on. Be normal. You can like something, and I don't know. It makes me upset. Amazon lays off tons of employees through text message. I remember that. Amazon just butt fuck right before the holidays too. Like you don't have enough fucking money, dick. Uh, Dude, people like Jeff Bezos are just evil. And you know what's even more terrible is you go on the comments on the internet and you just people backing up these idiots. Like poor people going to bat for rich people. This is why I don't give a fuck. This is why I want natural disasters. When there's when like Hurricane Katrina came, I was the only one clapping because it's taking out people we don't need. It's taking out all these fucking poor people that just go to bat for like Donald Trump's the best. He's my savior. He's looking out for me. Jeff Bezos, God bless Jeff Bezos. You can die in a flood. You know what? I hope when you leave the planet, you have the same necklace Charlie Kirk had when he left the planet. Uh-oh. Let's see. Oh, what's that whistling noise? Oh, it's Charlie Kirk trying to breathe now, post-mortem. Get out of here. Get out of here. Backing up rich people. I don't like this. I don't like bootlickers. I don't like a man or a woman that's like they worked hard for their money. No, they hired you at minimum wage to do work that they can now peddle to investors, sell, and get a shit ton of money. And they pay you $16 an hour while they're making, dude, they step on your head to get what they get. They didn't work hard for their money. No, they didn't start in the mailroom and work up. And even if they did, you'd think, we're not paying anyone the minimum wage because that's the bare minimum of what we can pay someone. That's not good. That's not the bare minimum is not good. What if I did the bare minimum of work for the bare minimum of wage? You wouldn't like that. If this was a job interview, you'd be like, go fuck yourself. I'm not hiring you. I just don't understand people that suck the dicks of these like high end corporate people. Like you want to be them, but you never will because you work for them. And if they gave you the opportunity to be them, they wouldn't have someone like you doing the work for them. They don't want that. They want you to be where you're at because you're good at what you do. They don't want to pay you more to be them because then they got to put someone else in to do what you're doing. And that person's probably not as good at it as you. So listen, the moral of the story is steal. When you're at work, steal. Take bathroom breaks, uh, disappear, do the bare minimum because they're paying you the bare minimum. Just saying. Entry level jobs. I think Fruit Ninja was about a gay. I think Fruit Ninja was about a gay samurai. It's a. I'm removed from these jokes. I really am. I'm removed. I don't. Fruit Ninja. Is a gay serial killer, the fruit ninja. Eating ass. I don't do that. I don't eat ass. I don't do that. That's weird. It tastes bad. I've eaten someone's pussy from the back and you smell ass and you're like, no, no way. Not happening. Especially if there's hair. Dude, if there's hair, I probably won't even go down there. I'm like, nah, go fuck yourself. Um, Food stamps are ending. I This was a long time ago. They were since reinstated, but that's still sad. Welcome to Dairy talked about that. Slap fighting is for stupid people. That is true. If you're a slap fighter, you're an idiot. You see the people that do slap fighting with they all have underbites. Like their top lip is so far over their lower lip because their bottom teeth are just shoved forward. Dude, morons. Morons. I'm the number two server at work. Not anymore. Now I'm not, dude. Now I'm number 27. Now I'm not doing shit. I'm like, yo, are you sure you want that? It's not good. Are you sure you want that? It's not good. And then like, hey, we've asked for five different items. They're all not good. I'm like, no. You been to Yard House? You should go. You should try Yard House. They're great. I do like Yard House. Yeah, we're out of ketchup too. I'm just, I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't care because we were open on New Year's Day. You know who didn't work New Year's Day? The cocksucker that owns our company. So I'm not offering shit. Hey, do you guys have any specials today? Nah. It depends on where you sit. If you sit in my seats, nah. There's no specials. There's no specials unless you got a kid with disabilities, and they're special. Let's see here. Old man that won't let me pack my groceries before he. Oh, dude. Here, this is a pet peeve. I'm trying to get through all these. I don't think I'm gonna get through all these. There's a lot. There is a lot. Jesus Christ. Okay. There's an old man when I go grocery shopping. I go to grocery outlet. I go to grocery outlet, I go to Trader Joe's, and I go to Target. So when I go to grocery outlet, just because there's different shit at every grocery store. I don't know. And I'm not going to Costco. There's too many people at Costco. I have a Costco card. I'm not going. I'm never going. There's too many fucking people there. And it gives me anxiety. I don't want to go. It kind of pisses me off a little bit. So I go I go to grocery outlet and I'll help them pack my groceries as like the lady's fucking throwing them. And I pay and I'm not done, you know, bagging my groceries, and then they start fucking ringing up someone else, and someone else just encroaches. I'm not done bagging them. I'm not. So I look at this old man, and I'm like, "What the fuck, dude?" Go, it just makes noises. I'm like, "What am I? Am I yelling at a smoke alarm?" Dude, what are you doing? Wait till I'm done bagging and putting this shit away, and I'm not going slow. I'm just throwing them in. It's just a lot of shit. I don't like that. I'm not done bagging my groceries and you're sending someone else's groceries down towards my go fuck yourself, first of all. Second of all, a little decorum, you know what I mean? You're the cashier. You know what I mean? It's not bad enough I'm bagging my own shit. I bought the shit, I brought the shit, and now I'm bagging it. Fine. I'm not complaining about that. But don't rush me out, dude. Don't rush me out. I don't like that. I don't like it. It makes me mad. Uh, The beach is such a hack for pedophiles. That's so true, dude. At the beach, dude, pedophiles have never had it better. They'd go to the beach and get to see kids in bikinis. That's crazy. That's crazy. And it makes me never want to go to the beach. Ever. Ever. Because you could be at the beach while a pedophile's at the beach looking at kids. I don't like that. I don't like that. I mean, technically you could be anywhere, but kids aren't in bikinis everywhere. I try to avoid places where kids are in bikinis because I'm not interested in that. But women are also in bikinis at the beach. God damn it. It has never been a better time to be a guy because chicks, they got that Brazilian butt lift in a thong at the beach. God bless you. God bless your confidence. God bless you. God bless Brazilian butt lifts. God bless the Brazilian butt lift and breast implants and makeup. Ladies, you do whatever you want. You don't want to wear makeup? It's fine. You want to wear makeup? It's fine. I don't give a shit. Want to get your boobs done? I don't give a fuck. Do whatever you want. Be happy. You should be happy. You're going to be dead one day. Be happy. If you look like me, fix that shit. Fix it. DoorDash lady walks up to deliver food and sees a man inside. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. This DoorDash lady, she went to go deliver food, saw a guy with his wiener out. Now she's suing him. Turns out now she's arrested because she wasn't supposed to go in the house. The guy, the door was poked open and the door was propped open. Guy was like asleep and he was naked. I don't know. She should definitely be arrested because you can't open a guy's door and video. And she videotaped him, which is weird. I don't know. She just wanted money. Listen, it makes sense. She's a DoorDash driver. They're doing anything they can to get ahead. I don't know. I respect the hustle, but yeah, it's whatever. I bartended my friend Elaine's wedding. Congratulations to Elaine. She's my tattoo artist slash really good friend. I love her so much. Her and her husband are now married, and that makes me really happy. I got a bartended. It was really fun. Uh, that was a long time ago, though. It's been a month since we've done a podcast, but you're getting a long one today. English food looks like dog shit, dude. Blood sausage, bangers and mash. English food. English food looks like a picture of cancer. You know what I mean? English food just looks like the World Trade Center after the planes hit. You're just destructive. Have like you put that into your body, this is gonna make you just shit your liver out. Uh. TikTok dude messes with girlfriend's food, people eating cheese and throwing, I don't know what that is. The Descent remake. It fucking was rad. Oh, wait, no, no. The Descent, they're remaking The Descent, and it's going to be focused on gender equality and the evolution of gender role. Fuck you. Fuck you. The Descent is one of the best movies ever made. The Descent is about these ladies that go into this cave system, and they're just destroyed by these like cave monsters. They look like me, kind of like me, but like a lot whiter. I know. Well, it gets whiter than you. It does. It gets whiter than me. So these these people, they go into this cave system. They look like Voldemort. The monsters that they try to get them, they're like they look like Voldemort. They can't see, and now they're remaking this movie, and it's one of the best movies that I've ever seen. Okay, and it's going to be about gender equality. And I don't know. That's just the gayest thing I've ever heard in my life. I don't like it. I don't like it. Qatar. Qatar Air Base in Idaho. People don't like that. They don't like that. I don't know why women's fashion is important, but when a lady dresses like a dude, that is true. That is true. Do whatever you want. Just don't dress like a dude. Don't dress like a guy. That's gross. You know what though? You can dress however you want. Who gives a shit? Who cares? A lady, yeah, you don't dress for me. You don't dress for other dudes. You dress for you. You want to be comfortable. I'm just leaving that date. If I fucking show up to a date and it's just and a lady is has her ex-boyfriend's pants on, I'm out. I don't need to hear anything that you have to say. I'm just like, oh, goodbye, friend. That's just a friend. That's a friend. Oh, cool. Fist bump. Hey, we should be friends. That's it. That's all I would do. Never just, I wouldn't be able to perform. All right. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to do it. Mass shootings, they're bad. Check in on the women in your life because if they own something that says girl power or girl boss or whatever, self indulgent thing of the moment is, they're close to cutting their own banks. That's true. That's true. If it's so true. If you have a friend that's very like girl boss, girl power, that's they're not having a good time in life right now. If you have to say that to yourself, these are trying times. Folks, that's it. We're done. We are done. We've gotten through all the things that I've written over the past month. We've been here for an hour. I love you. I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I hope you had a Happy Thanksgiving. Hopefully we're back to doing this every week. You better You better hope, because if not, God help you all. I love you guys. Kisses, hugs, belly rubs. Happy New Year.